Were you guys talking about Drip?
We were talking about Drip.
We were talking about
Drip. The best, one of the best shows at the Stand.
Drip, drip, drip.
When is it? March 6th.
Wednesday, March
6th. Get tickets. Allie shows tits. It's nice.
I do. I show tits at every Drip. And
who's on it? You said
we got Derek Gaze, Dave Temple, the whole Are You Garbage squad. As long as nobody bails, and Jordan Jensen. As long as nobody bails, the show is going to be fire.
Fire.
Also, don't forget, me, Nate, and LeMaire, we're all going to be in Austin. It's going to be a full-blown panty raid. March 19th, Cap City Comedy. Me, Nate, and LeMaire. Full-blown panty raid. It's going to be a good time. Be there. Get drunk on a Tuesday. I love you. Enjoy the episode. Bye. I like this World War II vet energy you have. Or no, this is more Vietnam.
I've been fighting some kind of war.
You definitely look like you should be in a wheelchair. Your feet don't work. And we're all just trying not to look at you while we go get our fucking coffee.
I've been battling my demons.
Yeah, it's been a big battling demons kind of day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Couple days
of battling demons.
Have you been battling demons?
Just the alcohol demons, the mushroom demons. I don't really got no demons in me. I got a lot of joy.
You don't got any demons?
No, I have demons, but
What's
I mean,
your
like,
secret, you piece of shit.
I told it. It was so freeing. But
wait, what was the secret?
Cum walks, and I told it it's not even a secret anymore.
Doing them?
No, the love.
Wait, what?
Okay.
When I first, that was my.
I do remember. I do remember the secret.
So you're saying
Nate himself went on a cum walk.
It was lady cum though.
No, it wasn't.
Squirt walk?
He identified that way. If he says he's a lady, he's a lady.
That's true. We're going to respect pronouns on this.
Hey, man, clits aren't usually 6 inches.
And girthy. I'm not going to let a non-girthy lady bust on me.
Yeah, you wouldn't. You're not going to fucking stick your tongue on a non-girthy clit.
No, I didn't. We didn't touch.
Okay. You did a squirt walk.
I can only go so far with the gay jokes before I'm like, no.
Yeah, dude, you're progressive, man.
I've got kind of deep.
Where you started, where you came from, dude?
If you go to the early days of this podcast, you and LeMaire being gay, just me sitting here like, quietly. You don't even. It was so. I would just be. Like,
I don't, but I don't know exactly.
He would just be in the corner like
freezer. Yeah, just ripping them. Except we didn't have a button then.
And he said it.
Yeah.
Hey,
Wait.
in 10 more years, you'll be sucking dicks proper.
Don't put that on me. I believe in God, and I'm still trying to get into the pearly gates, and we all know that's how you don't get into the pearly gates. As a man, as a woman, it gets you fast track to the pearly gates.
Fast track.
Yeah,
just at the pearly gates and say, Peter's like, Nathan, we would let you in, but we saw you being a slut to get into Hollywood.
I'll have you know that I'm fast tracked for heaven then, and I'll be at the pearly gates telling St. Peter that you gotta suck a dick before you can come in.
You think St. Peter's gonna take your...
No, you won't. St. Peter's gonna look at you and go, they're called whores, not sex workers.
Yeah, immediately.
I only hoard my feet out. Give me a break.
I wonder if that does get you any good graces with God if you're only doing feet stuff.
It's
almost like doing just butt when you're a virgin.
The Super Bowl commercial.
It's gotta. God worked so hard on all of our body parts, and I don't think enough people appreciate feet. I've got a handful of them.
I think there's a lot of proof that a lot of people.
Yeah, I think it's actually surprising how much people appreciate feet.
It's like it's low key the most popular. Like,
but it's still kind of pervy to like it.
It is just weird.
It's kind of weird.
No, she makes a decent point. For once, and it is that. No, for real though, it is like I think feet is actually. I think not most people. I think it's. How many people like feet is comparable to a lot of the other big ones, but it's still a thing. It's like how apparently 1 in 4 people have like herpes or something, but no one walks like it's still if people find out you have
that high of a ratio.
It is that high, and I think it's really suspicious that Andy's trying to normalize herpes.
I'm just saying, like
what happened? What's going on?
What, dude?
They're just bumps.
You always have that mustache, even when you get rid of the beard.
What, dude? It's just like fun to kiss and. think we should be open more minded to people who just want to kiss homeless.
Yeah, all of these stories from your college days are starting to make sense. You didn't come out unscathed.
Out of all places, I was watching a Little Dicky interview, and he like threw that info out there.
But that he has herpes?
He probably does.
Well,
Not
true.
me.
He's probably fucked a ton. And
Maybe.
so, I mean, you said maybe? He has a TV show.
I don't know, but
That's all it takes.
have you ever heard his music?
That's all it takes.
I know he has the option. He seems like a guy who might not
Because
doing that much fucking.
I doubt it.
He's brought it up in interviews.
Guys, who took my vape? Be real.
Allie,
No.
you have an actual problem with this vape.
No. I walked in with it.
Look, who do you think in here is going to take your vape?
You.
No, you're not right. You're right. It would be pretty funny. I wish now that I do wish I took your vape. I didn't take your vape. Check
This
the bag.
is psychotic.
Okay,
This is-
it is in my pocket.
Ellie, that's crazy.
You like you crack spaz over your vape.
Dude, like Nate smokes weed every second of the day, but if he didn't have weed, he'd be like, I'll just chill until I get weed.
I'll chill until I get weed. You don't have your little jewel for. It wasn't even that you didn't have it. You just weren't aware of where it was, and you were like, "What the fuck? Who stole from me?"
I was ready to fight.
That's
Yeah.
your days of, and it's crazy to be so ready to fight by two people who could dominate you.
Like, without trying.
You had no self-preservation anymore.
Hey, I'm small, but I'm scrappy.
That doesn't mean anything. You're a lady, Allie.
I'm gonna take this clip to like if they ever have a fucking thing at Congress about fucking jewels.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna show them this video to be like, it gotta be outlawed, dude. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
it's crazy.
It's
how
crazy
addicted
what
it
just
is.
happened. Can you hand me one of those?
And the other crazy thing is, it's not even. You want the boobs to open it? Just
Oh,
great move, Andy. Yeah. You're not.
Thanks, boobs. It's all for the joke.
Oh,
I respect you.
it was perfect.
no, you don't have to respect me. It's fine.
God.
I like this little sexy mermaid you got here.
Yeah, she's been like the gal getting us through all of the podcasts.
Yeah.
If you ever get
Don't
Thick Miss Incredible.
don't you have something slightly pedophilic in here? A little girl. Wasn't there a little girl?
No, it was a little. We talked about having a little boy in here last week, or did you mean a figure?
There's some kind of
there's an
thing
anime.
that is in this room.
It's
that
not
is-
in here. It's out there now. But I had and
The
it wasn't
anime
pedophile.
bowl?
You know what? She might be in a schoolgirl skirt with her thick ass out. But it's out there. It's a pipe.
Mhm.
Schoolgirl thing might need to be talked about again because it is. Well, I feel like the schoolgirl outfit doesn't come up a lot in modern media, but that was a banger for a while.
Yeah,
it
it's
was
still a banger.
It,
I'm not gonna pretend it's not a banger.
Nah, but there is this schoolgirl paradox where it's like if their girl walked out in the schoolgirl outfit, they'd be like, that fucking rules, I'm bricked up.
Yeah,
But outside of that, who wears the schoolgirl outfit?
kids,
Children.
children. Same thing with cheerleader outfits.
But hot take right here, I don't think kids are hot.
Oh. Well,
Bro,
Andy,
I've been thinking this. I
Nate-
haven't wanted to say it out loud.
Well, sometimes you need a friend to be brave so you can be brave. And I want to do that for you.
Bro,
wait a
Nate,
second.
I don't
Speak your truth.
I don't think kids are hot either.
Thank
All
you.
right,
I
I'm
know
outta
we- we tried to fit into this comedy world, but I gotta let it out. I don't think kids are hot.
I got my idols like Dalia and Dalia.
Oh, like my favorite comedy specials, Dalia's first one, and then his second one, and then I gotta say his third one.
Yeah,
He might be the best.
he is undefeated champ.
That's still your idol.
She has a CD brand on her. That'd be so funny if Dalia branded you.
Yeah.
This whole time you were just sitting here with it rocking the Dalia brand.
How do you know it's not on my ass?
Prove it. Show us.
All right.
Forget it. We're only because of monetization.
Demonetization
Save it.
is really preventing
We'll
us
get
from
it on the
having
page.
all the fun. Yeah, on the page. Let's not make promises we can't keep.
Yeah. That's why I tried to move on after I said it. I do like the idea of being a pimp though, so I can't completely.
Pimp me out.
You gotta be.
I don't know how to use this machine, but we have to get that on this.
Oh yeah, that'd be sick. It was so clean.
Yeah.
None of us talked over. There's so much room. You just gotta. Yeah, I feel like there needs to be a pimp revolution though, because I looked into it. A lot of pimping is just like, it's like low levels like sex slavery.
Wait, are you saying pimping's dead?
Well, I know for a fact it ain't easy. So it might be. No, it's like it's a lot of this shit where it's like the pimp holds the money and then like he slowly cuts them off from their original life, and then it turns into one of these situations where it's like impossible for them to leave.
Yeah.
But
like
you don't think there's like a friendly pimp that's like, yo, take most of your money?
No.
Why? Maybe he just loves the game.
That could be you. Actually,
That's
you
what I
could
want.
turn. You could turn
That's
the
what I'm
whole
saying.
image
You got to
around.
turn the whole industry around and realize we can have this like pimping with voluntary exchanges.
Can I still dress like an old school pimp though if I'm being nice?
You better
Alright,
dress like an old
alright.
school
Yeah.
pimp.
All right, fur
Yeah,
coats.
dude.
Fuck, I just
Huge
realized
hat, feather.
Texas is gonna suck for fur coats though. It's not really good fur coat weather
That's
down
not
there.
good.
It's not, but you could be like a punk rocker in the middle of summertime, wearing the leather jacket no matter what. Just commit
Yeah, no. See, that's
to the look.
my least favorite thing about you guys, you punk people.
Punk rockers?
Yeah,
About punk rock people?
punk rock people.
I did used to wear a leather jacket in the summertime.
You still do sometimes. You'll be like, I'm going on stage. Let me put on my hot ass jacket.
I never got into the. I was into punk, but the whole punk attire was exhausting because it was like a whole fucking uniform. Because it wasn't just like, oh, jeans and a black T-shirt. It's like, no, I gotta go get a belt with bullets on it. And
Allie still wears it. Allie has not changed since the early 2000s.
I have this belt, and
You have a studded belt?
of course. And
Allie's had that studded belt since we've known her. I feel.
I used to have a bondage belt. I still have a bullet belt somewhere.
What's a bondage belt?
You know, with the little fucking like rings on it.
Okay.
It's just your ball gag.
That's what I was thinking. Some big ball gag.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I have a bullet belt somewhere. I think about bringing that back.
I had a bullet belt and it had a little, but it was a different. It was like when I don't know if y'all remember the time when like Dipset had people like the hood dress on a little rockish. It was like around the time Part Like a Rockstar came out. Wayne was doing a lot of rock and roll type shit. But yeah, I had a bullet belt and I had a belt
Wait, what's
buckle.
rockish? What were they?
Like the belts that Allie was wearing,
Oh,
we were like
okay.
matching those. We had all the different colors of those, and I never had that. I just had the belt.
You ever rock a chain wallet?
I had a chain wallet.
I was heavy in the chain
I had one,
wallets in
yeah.
high school.
I definitely had a chain
Thinking
wallet.
about bringing that back too.
Do you think you're bringing any of this back,
Well, I
or
gotta
just doing it?
bring it back for me because I don't never have my ID. I think I lost it the other night when we were drunk. So God only
Oh, you lost your ID? Then I left my. I had to go to the stand to pick up my fucking my credit card. Yeah, that was.
You left without closing out.
Yeah. Oh no, I think I closed out. I think I just left it. Like I actually remember closing out.
That's so funny to close out and still leave it.
Yeah.
I might have given them my ID to start a tab, but you couldn't. There's no fucking way I was gonna walk into the stand after that night and then that morning. And
I'm about to send a picture that has me with the rocker belt on it. I'm listening to you.
Yeah, good. Yeah, I looked like a psychopath. We went to that
Which night
party.
was this? After
The Shane Gillis
After, yeah,
SNL.
SNL.
That's the SNL party, which was so much fun. Also, just gotta have a round of applause for the bull.
shout out Full Circle Gillis.
Man, that whole shit made me so happy.
That monologue was sick.
Monologue was
The
sick.
fucking the turning it to Phil and just bringing up coaching girls basketball over and over and over again.
Yo, turning the field was so sick. And then also seeing Bees in the back go, oh.
Wait, Bees was in it?
Bees was right behind Phil.
I didn't even notice. I just go literally when the camera turns, I just go, that's Phil.
Yeah. And Phil just got this big ass smile on his face. That was sick.
I gotta watch it again. I didn't fucking see Bees.
Yeah, because Bees is like right behind him, and it's like Bees has you can tell he's like looking at a monitor, and then sees that they're on the screen. It's like, oh,
That's
then like ducks behind Phil and clap. Bees had a whole autistic 2 seconds. It
Yeah,
was so
quick, I gotta hide. Why?
I don't know. I'm on the TV.
Oh shit.
I watched the monologue on YouTube. It was super funny. And then, but it was like right after they did it, it somehow was already on YouTube, or right after it aired.
Most of the show was on Twitter right after each. I just started noticing it because I was curious what people were tweeting. Most of the sketches were on Twitter like right when they were finished.
Okay.
Yeah.
They probably have them like pre-edited or something.
Someone commented, dude bombed, which is actually a lot funnier than having a good set. It's like, what are you talking about? Everyone was laughing.
Yeah.
Weren't they?
Some people are just being retarded.
Yeah, but well, people are.
The band was like stone facing him at times.
No, you can see that picture of the lady is that, but when you look at like videos of it, she's smiling, and like I've seen her as, I don't want to talk about none of the negativity online. If I'm being honest, it was a great moment.
Well,
it felt like
the people saying like
people were being absolute. I was so mad thinking about it. I was about to not hit the button.
Nah, I mean, yeah, the people saying he bombed were just trying to get like a fucking headline.
Yeah,
it was just like I think there were parts where they were kind of being a little fruity, being like, oh, he just said that, and then maybe there was a little bit of a pause, but it's like to say he bombed is retarded.
I mean, he said gay and retard on SNL monologue.
Did you see him try to?
We're back.
We're back. Dude.
So back.
We're back.
I ain't gonna hold you. It legit felt like watching my team win the Super Bowl. This was
dude.
like,
Hell yeah.
Boys, let them know it's gay retard season. Also, did you see? There was a bunch of people with that same tweet. They're like, yo, Shane said gay, retarded, and then they threw in cracker.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's. Like it's controversial to ever say cracker in like in a white dude stand-up set. And honestly, anyone's stand-up set, they acted like it's controversial at all to say cracker.
Yeah,
nothing's gonna happen to you.
Yeah, I don't know.
Unless you're like doing stand-up for the KKK.
Yeah,
You're gonna be like, hey buddy, that's our word.
Us crackers are superior to the rest.
You trying to slip that in there, Allie?
Yeah, I didn't mean it.
We were, but it was a fun night. After that, we went to you weren't at whatever, some Mexican restaurant.
No,
everything was at. It was pretty sick. Yeah, it was just pretty sick. I don't even.
Just sick.
It was just sick. Yeah, I don't know what I was sitting there thinking in my head about stuff I was going to say, and then I was like, not my business. It was cool, like to see at some point Laura Michaels and Phil were just talking, and that just looked hilarious. Just like it sound. Somebody was saying that it was like who could hear them talking was like Phil was saying thank you, like you would say thank you for like watching your son, like somebody watching your son at a sleepover, like hey, thanks for having him. Just like
that's great.
It's gotta be weird as like a parent where you're just like you'd never be being like, hey, thanks for having my son on SNL. Just like most parents aren't going to have that conversation.
He's standing 2 feet to the side like, Dad, you're embarrassing me.
And it's not just like some Hollywood celebrity whose parents were like, and I'm not even shitting on people who fucking grow up rich, but like it's people who are like in the business and like maybe their parent was an actor or a director or a producer. Like Phil's just, I don't know what he does, but he's just a dude in Central PA.
Yeah.
And yeah, so he's probably going into that being like, hey man, thank you. Just, I don't even know how to process this. But that's pretty cool. They were doing shit. How late were you out?
When we left the stand, the sun was up.
Sick.
Yeah. It was a celebration of many things, including our extreme alcoholism. And I was so angry we couldn't get more White Claws.
Yeah, it did suck once we were out of booze. Like for me, the worst part was getting home. Like once it was all said and done, because like we had time to like sober up and shit before driving. But like once I did get in the car, it was still just one of them like up 20. I've been 24 hours now. I'm still up.
How long did it take you to get home?
Like normal time, 45 minutes.
Yeah, it would have been Sunday morning, so it's not like you were gonna hit.
Yeah, I didn't hit no traffic.
That's like that shit when you do gas, but the show's at like 1 p.m.
Yeah.
And then you stare at the Holland Tunnel for like 45 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
But
you just stare at it.
Yeah, I took like a 2-hour nap, I want to say, and then I woke up and couldn't go back to sleep. And then I had a show last night for the Boston Comedy Club or whatever.
That sucks.
Oh, yeah, big time, because it's in the middle of fucking nowhere in New Jersey.
Yeah, that sucks.
All the way there. And then, of course, it brought me to the Lincoln Tunnel for some reason. And I was trying to look for somewhere to buy Jewel Pods. I stopped in at so many different places, and people just looked like I was absolute trash. I did look like a psycho.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, because you were flipping tables because your jewels in your back pocket, not your front. You were holding a small kid with a gun to his head.
Did you take it?
Until someone saw the indent in your back pocket.
Oh, can you pull up the IG? I want to show you me.
Oh, your bullet belt?
Well, I don't know. I can't remember my bullet belt.
When you were a skater boy, see you later boy?
I just you know me. A little skater boy
little
bitch.
punk rock. Little punk rock hooligan.
Let's see.
So you had the little.
Whoa.
I can't tell if it's the belt or.
Let's get a zoom. Can we get a zoom?
I don't know if you can get a zoom on the computer. Maybe, I don't know. That's gonna fuck everything up. We don't need a zoom.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
The zoom.
I think I can see.
Oh wait, it's not coming up. Shit.
Oh,
my fault, guys. I thought
right.
it was already. There we go.
But,
there is Nathan.
Yeah.
With the short hair.
With the short hair.
With the short hair and
you look like a totally different person.
Wait, so where are the bullets?
I can't tell if that's a bullet belt or not. But the little parts behind, you can't really see it because of my hand. But I think it's a bullet belt. Also,
no, it's not a bullet belt, but it's got some kind of stud, whatever the fuck
studs,
on it.
okay.
Here, wait, let me show you.
I also had a little thing around my neck that I just remembered seeing it there. It was just like it was like this color, little metal thing, and you pulled it apart and put it together, and they had sex. I was always goofing. I was always goofing.
You've been a funny little horny guy your whole life.
I've been a funny little horny dude my whole life, bruh.
Oh yeah, shit like this.
Yeah, I think that's what I had. I think that belt was a bullet belt.
Not that picture.
Yeah, it was a bullet belt, dog. I don't think I had anything else.
I'm just saying this picture isn't.
Oh shit! It's not the bullet belt.
My bullet belt looked a lot cooler than that. Looks like some poser shit.
Yeah, this would be considered poser shit because the bullets aren't close enough to each other. This is the bullet belt you'd get at Kohl's.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
But that one. Okay.
Yeah, because there was always 3 layers of getting punk rock clothes.
Mm-hmm.
Where and honestly, getting the like real punk shit was kind of not punk because you'd have to go to like a high end like
trash and vaudeville.
Yeah, you'd have to go to like a more high end thrift shop type place, and then people in the suburbs would have to go to Hot Topic, but then there would be a conflict between like the fucking. It was always conflict. Hot Topic's not fucking punk rock, and then.
Hey, give it back.
Did I break your nails?
No, you didn't.
Okay.
but yes, you did. There's a little crack.
Nope.
Give me back my fucking.
No. Let's see how long you can go without it. look at
0.07
before threatening me.
found it out. He's like, all right, give me back the boob, and I'll give you back the.
That was a fair exchange.
Did you just suck on that 24/7?
Yeah, I fall asleep with it in my fist like this, and when I wake up, my fist is still closed like this.
Are you finding out now that that's crazy, or do you just accept it?
No, I ran it past my friend's mom, and she was like, "Oh my god," because I saw she was vaping too. So I was like, "You know what it's like? Fall asleep like this."
That's when you find out you have an addiction.
Yeah.
Is you just start casually talking about like how much you do of something, and then you see people go like, yeah.
Yeah, I have. Did you ever you probably had this with drinking with like your non-comedy friends? That's when I like first realized that I for real had a drinking problem.
You remember Alex Amaya? Mm-hmm. I just did him and Josh's podcast, one of the good ones, and we were talking about that.
Alex Amaya and Josh Tinley.
Yeah, I forgot Josh's last name.
I knew you did. That's why I slid in there.
Josh Tinley. Yeah, I was doing their podcast last night. We were talking about that specifically, and I realized outside of like 1 or 2 people, I don't have a lot of friends I hang out with that aren't like comics. So I think that's why I went so long without realizing. I was like, oh, I drink more than the average person. I thought I was like right around average. And then, because I remember you were telling me that story when you went out with your friends for the bachelor party in the strip club.
Yeah. And
you like walked up here's your 2 beers to start with.
Yeah.
I'm listening to that story like, yeah, that's how you would start.
Yeah, it's my friend's bachelor party.
You better hand me
You said
2
they
beers.
looked at you weird, and I was just like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Is it weird to get the party started?"
Yeah, that was, like everybody was sitting there being quiet. I was like, all right, so somebody's got to turn this up. Oh wait, I thought you were exiting out. I also before that I'm back in love with. We don't got to talk to it. We don't got to bring it up yet. But I sent a lady. Oh no, not there. Yeah.
Up one?
Yeah. Well, I sent like 2 of them. Kelis is back.
Who's that?
Kelis's milkshake is on. She is
Who's that?
perfect again.
Okay, this is why I believe. I don't know if God's real, but there's something out there.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't thought about her in forever, and I'm watching a video on the history of the Neptunes.
Yeah.
And they like produced her shit for a while.
Yeah.
And now you're getting horny to her.
Well,
that was the universe.
I mean, look at milkshake.
Oh, yeah.
That's milkshake. But look, if you go back, go
Okay, I'll
back
bring
one.
her up.
Wait,
Well, if you go,
what's her other song?
who even knows?
Milkshake.
Milkshake is the one.
No, there's another one.
If you go up, wait, that's the same.
Wait, she the same girl? It's like boss.
I wanted to show it to the boys. I didn't
I'm a
bring
bitch,
it
yeah.
up.
Oh. Yeah, no, she's like, and I
I didn't realize she had the fucking big ones on her.
I think it's just mom bod. I think she just has good mom bod.
Yeah.
Getting them, having kids and fucking
like working
milk,
out still.
Dude, the milk fills them up.
Yeah, and then she probably like got money. Nas was paying her a crazy amount of child support. It was like it was nuts how much Nas
she had
had to pay.
Nas's kid.
Yeah, that's Nas' baby mom.
Okay.
No disrespect, legend. But she looks amazing. You got to spin the block. You got to make this thing work. Like yo, Kelis just out of nowhere. She didn't even have that in the milkshake video.
This is the same girl?
Yeah. Like she just aged really well, but she's on some like natural holistic.
I was gonna say you're the expert. That's natural. Right?
I'm pretty sure. Like she still got a little gut and everything. Like I think it's natty. And I think
also the dress is in the beginning of that. The dress is kind of tight. You can kind of see like
some cellulite,
like the. I don't want to sound insulting because I love it, but you can see like lumps and indents,
a little cellulite.
Yeah, just like a little.
A true fat ass.
Is that a problem for guys?
Not for me.
No,
not even a little.
For me, it's like I know I'm looking at a genuinely fat ass. Like it's no GMOs, no artificial intelligence involved in it. Just a God given.
Yeah, it's the fucking grass fed.
Yeah, and I think that's what's going on with her.
Free range ass.
Her whole Instagram now is like, look at how good I look while I'm talking to you about all this holistic shit.
Well, that is the move on fucking. I can't tell you how many. Like, there's this one chick. Sorry if I spit on you. There's just also you're welcome. There's this one chick on Instagram. She like her whole thing is let me show you like survival techniques, which they are very funny survival techniques because they're like, here's a way to survive if you need fire. Also, make sure you bring these these 9 things.
Things that you're not going to have on you when you end up needing fire.
Yeah. She always pulls out something that it's like, oh yeah, you have to remember to bring that or else you're fucking dead. But no, all of her videos start with a clear like shot of her chest. Nipples are always hard, never wearing a bra. You can see a little side titty. But that's how they start.
I know the listeners are like, Andy, what's her fucking name? You
don't
know,
what's her at?
I haven't seen her in a while, but she comes up.
She died. She didn't remember all those things.
She got one of the pieces. Wasn't able to light a fire. And then all of her shit got too wet. No, yeah, it literally. And then, like, you don't get titties the rest of the Instagram, but the Instagram starts with hard nipples.
Well, I think maybe the trick there is
hard nipples.
You have to watch an Instagram video for a certain amount of seconds before it counts as a view.
Yeah.
So she ropes you in with the nips, and then you keep watching because you're like, maybe we'll get more nips, and then you don't.
Yeah.
That's smart marketing.
Yeah, I see that a lot with ass. I get ass that I think I talked about this maybe last week.
So
ass that turns into food videos. It's just like, here's my ass. Now here's the restaurant we're at, and then it's all food. It's like, well,
need more ass.
Need more ass. You're just, and then you know what you're doing. Then you're blasting through all of her videos until you see the ass. It's like ass, 2 seconds, no more ass.
Yeah.
And now she's getting a view.
They're reeling you in
on every single video.
They're reeling you in.
Do you ever see the hot influencer ladies, or I'm sorry, the fitness influencer ladies? They do this one where they're always trying to show you, like, here's a healthy protein bowl of blah blah blah, and then in every single one in like they'll have like 3 or 4 edits, and then it'll be them holding the spoon up, and they'll be like because they're just so fucking happy it actually tastes. And I'm like, you're not, all you bitches aren't dancing while making your fucking oatmeal.
I dance while I eat. You never do a little food dance?
No.
That's because you lost your jewel.
Yeah, it's not even about that. No, I don't do a food dance. You do an actual food dance?
Well, I mean,
you're one of them people in real life.
Listen, if the other day I had a lobster roll for the very first time in my life.
That's a big moment.
Covered in butter. I do not like mayo. Mayo is a devil's condiment.
Okay.
What's wrong?
What?
What's wrong? Who hurt you?
Mayo.
What's wrong with mayo?
I wasn't allowed to eat mayo as a kid.
Okay.
My parents said it was trashy, and it's for fat people.
Well,
mean, anything's for fat people if you eat a lot of it.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. So I don't like mayo. I just don't have a taste for it. And that's why I never had a lobster roll before. But I had one.
I think butter's the go-to on lobster roll. I don't think I've ever had a lobster roll that has mayo.
Oh, any restaurant I've ever worked at that served a lobster roll served it with mayo.
Maybe that's like a Jersey thing. I've never had lobster roll here. I've only had it. I think both times I've had lobster roll was in Boston.
I went to this place called Greenpoint Fishery, I think it was called. Oh my God. The fucking lobster covered, drenched in butter. The bread drenched in butter. And I sat there doing my little fucking dance in my chair. I didn't get up like a fucking asshole, but I was so excited. Yeah. It was kind of like that.
White lady?
Yeah, it was kind of like that. I was also moaning. So there's that.
Yeah, she ate it in one bite.
It was so good.
She held the lobster roll till her friend was with to put her hand on the back of her head. Help me get all this lobster roll, Tony. I'm assuming you were the guy named Tony.
I forgot we had Kelis's ass on. Can we move it? It's gonna distract me.
See, I'm not the only one who gets fucking sideswiped by Instagram.
Yeah, well, if we leave, because a lot of times we're usually, when you're getting sidetracked to something that wouldn't necessarily sidetrack me, that was my speed right there. That was chubby,
great.
like chubby but not fat. But some people will call her fat, but they're gay, like
We'll
that.
call her fat.
Some people.
It's so relieving to know that you guys aren't turned off by cellulite, because I got a ton of it.
Nah, the only people who would call her fat are those fake, secretly gay trad dudes on TikTok.
I don't know.
She's not fat at all.
No, that's legit. Dude, her tits.
But you could be-
tits go wider than her waist.
Yeah.
True, but which is fucking.
You could be in
sick.
great shape and still have cellulite.
I definitely think there's people who call her fat. I've seen she would come up under chubby.
No way.
Porn.
Really?
For sure, she would be in the chubby category.
No
of porn.
way.
No way.
I frequent the chubby category. She would be there.
Yeah.
She's slim thick.
Yo, you want to just stare at that for the rest of the episode?
Like, she's so hot, dude.
But, yo,
It's retarded.
I didn't want to bring it up because of how much I respect Nas, but I was also like, nah, Kelis deserves her flowers. And
Dude, Nas
and my love.
Yeah, dude.
Nas is never going to talk to you again after this episode. He's going to be like, why were you looking at my bitch?
I know, me and Nas are good. We're good friends.
Tight. But, you
We're
know,
fucking-
Wanna fuck up
after
that
this-
relationship, you and Nas.
not so much.
I might, she might be the one to make me be not a bro. I might lose bro of the year over Kelis.
Yeah. Yeah.
People are talking about bro of the year around Nas, and he just goes, I know who's not getting it. Nate, I trusted you. It is funny because he has a song called You're Nasty Nate. He has a song called Nasty Nas.
I know, that's where it comes from. That's where he gave me the moniker.
Yeah.
Yo,
I thought he was gonna ask.
Yo, real quick, can you put in Nas child support on there? You gonna ask? Nah, you ain't getting no claws. The kitty won't have no claws.
I'd
Please,
fucking
the kitty
smash that and ruin all your equipment. That was crazy.
Please.
What?
The kitty needs clothes.
All right, you said please. I ain't.
Begging.
Oh my god, dude!
Thank you.
Unprompted. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
Listen, if last week you needed a beer, you didn't ask me. I just turned around and got it for you, and I gave it to you.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
I gotta revisit the tape.
You'll have to revisit
Rapper
the tape.
Nas to pay $51,000 per month new child support amounts.
I thought it got up even higher than that at some point. When was this from? 2019? It might have gotten higher.
Child support is nuts because there's no way anyone's spending $51,000 a month on a baby.
For any real reason.
For any real reason.
She wasn't a baby though. She was like a.
You got to think about it. You got to think about it too, though. With obviously $51,000 is crazy.
51,000 is a month, my
Yeah,
nigga.
but at the same.
Think of how long we work. I've never made that much.
I got a
year. I've
baby
never
trap
made
original.
half that in 1 year.
You know what, dude? I'm remembering. I'm so dude, if you're a pretty lady, I'm so biased.
You're simping. You're simping so hard for
I
that.
realized
Yeah, 51,000 doesn't sound that bad.
No, I realized I do this with Nicki Minaj too.
Yeah.
Because someone was talking about Nicki Minaj. Steph was talking about Nicki Minaj. She'd be like, her cousin's a convicted pedophile. Her husband's a convicted rapist. And I'm just like, well, I mean, our criminal
She's
justice.
got bars.
I was like, our criminal justice system is corrupt as hell. Immediately, that was my first thought. Because I was like, but Nicki Minaj is super pretty. So why would you say that about
Why
her?
would you say anything about the people that are important to her?
I'm completely zipping for
Leave
deleting.
them alone.
Bro, 51,000 a month is
So much
crazy.
It's crazy. I got to baby trap a rich man. That's what I got to do.
You gotta go hang out at.
Are you doing the math? Are you looking up? Are you pulling up your calculator?
Yeah.
This is exactly what I was doing. I needed to know how much that was.
Jesus, it's like 600,000.
It's $500,000 a year.
That's crazy.
It's over $500,000 a year.
I know what I would do.
Like,
I know what I would
not
do.
that bad.
With that money, I would say I need to live in a house that has a pool. And then I'd say, well, we obviously need a pool boy if we're going to have a pool. We got to have the pool well maintained for the kid.
Pool?
Oh, I'm sure she had a pool. And then she was fucking the pool boy. That's what I'd be doing.
No,
I'd say we need a
probably.
pool.
And he was, oh my God.
My only justification.
Imagine being Kelis's
Let's
pool
audition for Kelis's pool boy.
Bro, I would love to be her pool boy.
I would transition to be Kelis's pool boy.
No, I was only thinking about like because Nas's kid is gonna do rich kid shit all the time.
Yeah.
So they're gonna need to give her a decent amount. But yeah, 50K is so much. I will give props to Nas. He still got it like that if he can afford $50,000 a month.
Yeah.
Nas, I was watching some shit with my girl, and like it was like going through like high level real I don't know, homes, realty space. I don't know if that's the right fucking residential space.
Real estate?
Real estate, yeah. Oof. I'm still recovering from the weekend. I'm not dumb. I'm dumb.
I mean, two things can happen at the same time.
Yeah, it was a crazy weekend, but you're also
And you're
retarded.
But I think he lives in that Jenga building in New York. Like,
Oh, that one like right when you get out of the tunnel.
can you see it?
Yeah, you've pointed at that before.
Yeah, like I'm pretty sure in that he was like buying the space in this thing. And I remember at that moment being like, my man Nas still got it. He out here, but because it was like a new building then.
Dude, I was just talking to Pat about that yesterday. Fucking, I would love to be
Pat who?
Pat George.
Okay.
He's a PA. I do Drag the Lake with him. But
What?
Drag the Lake, my other fantastic podcast.
What? Drag the Lake.
Drag the Lake.
What is that?
It's a music podcast hosted by Andy Malafarina and Pat George.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
People are talking about it. It's on the come up. But no, I was saying I don't know if I would flat out own a lot of businesses, but damn would I be an angel investor. Because I just want to like I'd invest in like a go-kart track, so you can just show up and go-kart whenever you want, and then you invest in like a fucking brewery, so you can just fucking beers.
Or
Smart man.
no, you're dumb now.
But I don't want to have to do the fucking work the books or do any of that shit. I just want to go to the thing and have.
You don't think it's cheaper to just pay for it than invest in the whole business that could fail?
Yeah, but you get returns on your investment.
Possibly.
When this
Definitely.
hypothetical that'll never happen, I'm stupid rich.
So it doesn't even matter.
Money's not an option.
Doesn't matter if you lose everything.
No, actually, it kind of goes to your point more. If money's not an option, why don't you just buy the stuff? Fucking idiot.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm so stupid.
Also,
We're all dumb.
Also, when you're super rich, you get a lot of stuff for free.
Well, that's when you're super rich and famous.
I
don't know if you're just when you're just
I think it's
super
when you're
rich.
super rich and people want something from you.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Okay,
like
so
if someone's trying to do a big business deal, I feel like they're gonna throw out a lot of money taking you on dinners and shit.
Yeah, and they'll send you out with like the hottest lady employee.
Yeah.
And she'll have to suck you off.
yeah, suck it.
Suck it.
Yeah. But like, she'll have to, right?
Yeah.
That's the word I like.
Yeah. No choices.
No choice.
She you give her the steam.
Get to
Harvey
work, honey.
Weinstein. Give her a little of the wine steam. Suck my weird dick.
Oh man. So Kelis is gorgeous.
Kelis is beautiful.
Did you see Kanye spazzed on Adidas online?
No.
It's pretty nice. He
Is it a quick clip or is it another like 10 minute or?
It might be. They probably deleted the comment. But there's screenshots, or I could probably send it, just a picture of it.
Oh, it was a screenshot.
Well, but he did comment it. I don't know if it'll still be there. But they posted. Yeah, there it is. They brought back an old Yeezy in a colorway, and he just was like, "If you love Ye, you won't fuck with this shoe. I'm not getting no money for it. Fuck Adidas. They've been raping me."
Wow.
Oh fuck!
I can't read it.
Can't read that.
It's too small. Now it's blurry.
Anybody who loves Ye would not buy these fake Yeezys. I never made these colorways. I'm not getting paid off of them, and Adidas is suing me. All these no periods. Hell yeah, Ye.
Stream of consciousness.
Yeah, dude. All these celebrities in public will stand against a T-shirt of the color my hat has. Wait,
that's him trying to be like they come at me over that MAGA shit, but they won't come at Adidas for butt fucking me.
Good for him.
Yeah, but he also starts to call them corny, which I'm actually a little bummed about. I have an all black pair that I've barely worn.
You have this shoe?
Not with that shoe, but in a colorway that he put out. He was still getting money from him when I got him. I haven't gotten any since then.
Oh yeah, because didn't Adidas hold on to the rights of like the designs of his shoes?
Yeah, so they can still put them out, but they're not like his creative influence anymore.
That shit is like proof that all this fucking shit is fake.
It's so fake.
Like even
if you really hated him so much, you wouldn't touch that design again.
Be like, we're so appalled by Kanye, but not the things he made that make us money.
Well, I'm gonna be honest, that does make sense to me. If you're going to pull that card and you're just gonna butt fuck him. I don't agree with them butt fucking Kanye, but if you're trying to have this stance of like fuck everything they said, and you can just make extra money now because you're not splitting it with the guy who made it, it's not unreason. It doesn't not make sense. It's just.
Well, wait. What do you mean by make? Because I get it from phony corporate entity. It makes sense, but I'm just saying like.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, that's kind of what I was saying. But on top of that, I'm making the point of like, it's proof that like whenever you see these companies spazzing, you're like, it's all fucking fake. It's all just in the moment. You're like, how do we get the heat off us?
Yeah, all those dudes want to do is do weird things with fucking hookers and trans hookers and little boys and little girls and anything else I can say.
Yeah, Nate, we're all on their side.
We're all on their side.
We're all for them. Like, we get it.
Babies. And the trans babies. You got to save the trans kids. Everybody's wearing the shirts about.
Let's make it equal for everyone.
How deep are you into, like, fucking with fashion shit? Because I have been in a...
Not, like, I used to kind of care about that shit, but lately, like, I haven't for a while.
I was watching a video on...
This happens to all people in their old age.
It's not even about that. It's, if I'm being honest... I always, whenever I know you were trying to sneaky insult me too, I just moved on. Because you're older than me, Allie.
I am not. This is slanderous.
It's crazy that you're going to lie like this.
Slanderous, Phil.
Guys, Allie's 57 years old.
I'm 69 years old.
That actually helps her.
Cheers.
69 years old is pretty sick. Mm-hmm. Every guy should, every person on the planet should spaz your whole 60. You should just try to die from like partying at the year 69.
So I'm not going to do drugs
what
again.
Happens if
unless I find out that the world has like 2 years left or like 1 year left, I'm going right back to drugs. And if none of that happens, then I will pick up heroin on my 68th birthday.
Damn, you sound like somebody who misses heroin.
I miss it so much.
You got a whole plan.
I miss it so much.
I've heard heroin described as the hug your mother never gave you.
Yeah.
The second I heard that, I go, oh, that's why everyone gets addicted.
My doctor today just prescribed me muscle relaxers. And I told someone, and they said, "Oh,
that's a slippery slope.
Is that going to be a problem?
What's wrong with your muscles that you need muscle relaxers?"
I got some problems.
Pussy's too tight. You gotta loosen it up.
I gotta loosen up my pussy's like a vice grip.
Wait, you didn't make enough money this month?
I need more money.
I was trying to lob you one. I was trying to lob you a couple.
I'm just gonna casually throw out my pussy's tight. Send me money.
Did I hit it?
I think you hit it out the park.
I hit it out the park.
Yeah. But I don't know. What do you need them for? Or if you don't,
I have 2 herniated.
The doctor's like, your pussy's too tight. Muscle relaxers.
I had an unfortunate situation in my life that caused me to have 2 herniated discs, and they are fucking me.
Oh, you got herniated discs?
Yeah, I'm in pain 24 hours a day, and I will say it's actually incredible. I've never sought drugs. I've never sought, painkillers. It was offered that I could go that route, but I didn't take it because I know I'll be a fucking mess.
All right, what do you want, a cookie?
I'd like an award if you have one.
All right.
A cookie works.
What are you, a fucking mug I bought from Walmart?
Oh wait, what do you want a cookie?
What do you want, a cookie?
No, what do you want a cookie is pretty. I love what do you want a cookie. Like you bust it out. I love it in casual conversation. Somebody's just trying to have a good time. Like, yeah, guess I'm 6 months sober. All right, what do you want, a cookie? It's
No.
no, I love it.
No, you're too much of an overcritical dickhead to be getting away with that.
I love it. I love what do you want, a cookie? Because it's so dumb. Nope, I love it. You're not gonna make me feel bad. Go ahead, Andy. Tell me about your. When's the last time you hit a PR? Tell me about your weightlifting.
Fucking Sunday, dickhead.
You hit a new PR?
No, Sunday before. Yeah, dude, 230 on the bench.
All right, what do you want, a cookie?
Well, yeah, what do you want, a cookie?
I worked off a bunch of calories. I probably had a cookie.
Probably have 5 cookies.
Damn, dude, that was actually swift. I walked right into that.
Yo, when you started going, I was like, oh shit, he completely lost track of the cookie.
Oh,
thing.
dude, you completely got when you were like, when's the last time you hit a PR? I was like, well, here, let's do it. I was like, I'm hitting PRs on a semi-regular basis. Forgot the specific joke you just laid out. I've been bamboozled. Sorry, I got a comment.
Damn.
Can someone give me a cookie?
Yeah, you can hit my vape. That's kind
Don't
of
fall for it, Andy. That's clearly a crack vape.
Come on,
Nah, I don't.
Come on.
None of them are
Come
even
on,
close to
just
6.
try it.
No,
I just want to get other people hooked on juuling so that I can sometimes hit you up on the street and be like, "You got an extra pod?
I'll hit one with you.
You got a fucking charge?
Yeah.
You can put it in your mouth right from my hand."
Forget it.
Yeah, that's right, because he was gonna take it.
You know, I still could have gotten it. I'd have put it in my mouth, bit the tip, ripped it out,
And spit the thing over there. The rest of the podcast would have been.
I'd have probably spit it in my head. No, you know what? I'd have spit it right through the ring, like poof.
God damn! I can't
The
wait
rest of
till
the pod
LeMaire's
would have
back.
been me tearing your
What?
I
studio.
can't wait till LeMaire's back. This fucking will they won't they bullshit you're doing right now.
Oh, like yeah, LeMaire would have just bit it, spit it.
No, LeMaire hits it respectfully and hands it back to me.
He shoves the whole thing in his
You
mouth.
can roll that tape from last week. He hits it and he gives it right back.
Here, can I hit it? Because I didn't get SIGs this week, and I wish I had at least a SIG.
Open your mouth.
No, just give it to me.
Open your mouth.
No.
Yes.
No.
How bad do you want it?
Not that bad.
Are you gonna? Let me ask you. Are you gonna take?
The
it and do
funny
something
thing
to it?
is,
She's trying to fuck with me, and this is just a clear display of how fucking addicted she is.
that's what I'm gonna say. She's doing that because if you were doing that to Allie, she would do it. Like if she had no jewel, and you're like, "How bad do you want it?"
She's doing the
Yeah.
thing
Real bad,
Put it in my mouth.
so bad.
so bad. I'll do anything for it.
I'd do anything for it.
Shove that jewel in my mouth. You do got to figure that out.
I know.
It's not good.
It's pretty bad.
As a man with my own problems, I'm just good at identifying problems.
It's pretty bad, and it's fucking up my voice too. I don't know if you guys can tell, but my
No,
voice
your voice is fucked.
Yeah, it's a little raspy.
Like right now, I actually thought it, and then I was like, I wonder if Allie's always sound like that. And I didn't notice it.
No, I didn't even sound like this when I smoked cigarettes. Even when I smoked a pack a day, I didn't.
Oh
sound
shit,
like
I'm noticing it now.
Yeah, no, I noticed it like early in the pod.
No, because
Yeah.
the fuck, I swear to God, the fucking vapes hit you deeper in your throat than the cigs do.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you, like, I still occasionally smoke cigs, and I can go to CrossFit and get through it reasonably. And I remember when I was steadily pumping vape for like a week or two. I remember being at CrossFit, like, I can't fucking breathe right now.
Pumping vape is such a funny way to say it.
Yeah. Yeah, you sounded so fucking gay.
You gotta pump vape.
It sounded gay, but also badass. I was out here pumping vapes.
Pumping vapes.
So we do it on Venice Beach. Me and Arnold just pump vapes.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, no, I like, cause it definitely made like, yeah, like I said, going to CrossFit a little bit harder and shit like that. But also at the same time, it's just I've yet to find any vape that like compares to.
Did you try the Juul?
Yeah, I tried the Juul. It just the ones that. And I was able to put it the fuck down.
Yeah.
No, and the ones that got close, I will give the Juul props. It's the one that got the closest. But it's still, I always feel, the ones that get close, I feel like fuck up your throat more.
My throat hurts right now.
Hell yeah.
But I'm not going to stop doing it because I need it.
Do you need it? What happens if you don't do it? What happens if you, like...
I can't, like, the other night, I couldn't find my box of Jewel Pods, and I need to plug a new one in. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I was so tired. I was, like, falling asleep. But as soon as I realized I couldn't find the box, I was like, I gotta go to Wawa. And
well, like,
I went to Wawa.
but what happened? Have you ever, like, what the fuck? Have you ever tried to just,
Have you ever tried to just sit 10 minutes without it?
or like a
I
day?
sat the first 5 minutes without it.
No, I mean like a
was
day.
very
That's
hot.
crazy to even bring that up. Like that fucking counts at all.
It means something to me.
It means
You
what
should
it should
see
mean
me-
to you is you have a fucking problem.
You should see me bartending because you're not allowed to vape inside of bars, and I'm just like,
I have to pee all the time.
no, I'm not peeing. I'm just vaping behind the bar.
Mm.
And then honestly, if other people want to vape, God bless, go for it.
Seemed like you got LeMaire pretty fucked up at the bar on Saturday. When I bumped into him, it was before any festivities really started. He was already kind of tossed.
Yeah, I gave him a Budweiser to start. He had a Tito's and soda. Then he had a double Tito's and soda. And I think we did a shot. I can't remember. But it was all in a very short time.
Yeah.
I forget.
It was like an hour.
Yeah, it was a very short time frame. And I accidentally, what I did was, because I was like,
Like
oh, are you
4
excited
shots
for
in a beer.
tonight? And then
In like an hour.
Yeah, that's crazy.
it was just LeMaire and one other guy in my bar. And we were talking about what he was going to do that night. And then
The guy or LeMaire?
me and LeMaire, but the guy was sitting there, and then he got interested in the conversation. I accidentally set him up to be like basically interviewed about being a comedian, fucking what he was doing, and then the guy's like, I fucking love Shane Kelis. I listen to him on Joe Rogan podcast, and fucking
Sick.
yeah, very sick.
Shout out to bro.
Yeah, and then I think but at some point, LeMaire wanted to turn back on me and be like, Allie has a show at the Stand, but the guy was not very interested in me at all, and it was just them broing out. I didn't hardly even got to hang out with LeMaire besides handing him drinks, but I definitely want.
That's the ideal way to hang out with you.
Hey,
Getting something from her and then avoiding her.
hey, is that how everyone feels?
Yo, some dude.
Either that way or worse about you.
Some dude who I know is like a billionaire. I'm not billionaire, millionaire times over. Told me on Saturday his favorite part of the night was me laughing at you when we didn't get you a White Claw or a Truly or whatever. Do you remember that at all?
With it, that man was a millionaire.
Probably 10 times over.
Shut up.
I sucked his dick and didn't even know he was a
Okay, well,
millionaire.
Nate faked me out, so let's just talk about what a piece of shit he was for that.
Fuck that shit, dude.
I was drinking a Truly, and then he was like, oh, you're getting another Truly. You're going to have to double fist. And I'm like, I fucking love double fisting, you know? And then I went to get it, and the guy's like, oh, this is for Lily.
Yeah, well, he said he didn't know Lily's name, but he was like, it's for the other one. And, because Lily was already in our corner.
Well, what Lily had going for her that night is she had tits out, and I didn't.
Also, she was with everybody.
Yes.
You know, you kind of got me, LeMaire, and Sean got you in. We snuck you into the
Did
circle.
you?
We snuck you into the circle.
I got into that party not.
I didn't mean the party.
Oh, okay.
I meant the circle.
The circle?
I meant the
Yeah.
circle of the bros.
Yeah, that's true. I was in the circle of the bros.
Yeah.
I was broing out.
But I thought I was trying to get Allie like a drink when we were
talking
all good at the Stand party.
Circle of the bros?
Just
Just the three of you standing.
no, just all of like our crew. And shit.
Oh,
yeah. It's like I mean the Stand's party was a lot of people there. The shit was packed, but it was it was definitely moments where it was just us in our own little corner
Yeah.
amongst ourselves.
A girl accused me of stealing her Gucci sunglasses, which I thought pretty
Really,
pretty accurate.
this lady, I talked to that lady out front, but like randomly.
blonde girl.
Yeah,
Cute
I went.
blonde girl.
Yeah, she fell in love with me in like 2 seconds. I
I
felt it.
bet she did.
I gave her some wise words of wisdom.
Oh.
And I was out front. She was like, when you go in there, somebody, and I think she said, and I think I know who, stole my Gucci sunglasses. And she was saying it was her 21st birthday.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's your 21st birthday. Like, fuck it. That's how the world goes. You still had shrooms kicking in me. So I thought I was a goddamn sensei.
Yeah.
Just out there.
Little
like,
shaman.
just a little shaman, something, just sitting there, just like it's part of life. You turned 21, you had a wild night, that was a crazy party in there, and you lost your Gucci sunglasses. It'll be a story.
Yeah.
You know,
She confronted me in the bathroom, and I, in a rare moment of just, I get where you're coming from. Every time I have an expensive pair of sunglasses, I lose them within a week. She said she's only had them for however long, couple days, whatever. I said, you could pat me down if you want. And then she did not pat me down because she knew I didn't take them. But even if I had taken them, I would have said, you could pat me down if you want.
Yeah.
And then I would just hope that she wouldn't pat me down.
She had on a very nice little black dress.
Yeah.
I've seen that. It was an Amazon dress. I've
There were
definitely
a lot
seen it
of
on
hot
Amazon.
people at
like
the
you know me, Eddie. You know I go.
You did.
You know I go through sexy Amazon clothes shopping sprees.
Yeah.
And
Hold on
I've
a second.
seen it's like a $20 dress.
Nate told me that he goes on Amazon and buys his girlfriend lingerie. And I'm just saying all boyfriends should be doing that.
Oh, I thought you were about to shit on me.
No, I love that.
Amazon.
No, if you want us to wear lingerie, the guys should be buying it.
Yeah, and go to Amazon. It's like $5.
He did
fellas.
show me some items, and they're not bad.
They're nice. You can get nice shit on.
If you have a girl, you need to buy her some fucking lingerie.
Or buy it for yourself. Feel pretty, fellas. Andy,
I get Steph Hello Kitty sweatshirts at Target.
well, that's nice too.
Hold on a second. But what does that say about you? That you gotta get your girl in some Hello Kitty get up before you fuck her.
Yeah, and I get her braids for her hair. And I make her hold textbooks.
And it all says basic algebra.
Yeah.
Wait, is that middle school? I keep trying to
No,
find.
for me, that was every year of high school.
Yeah, I think that
and
was
then
high school.
every year of college as well.
I think it was high school for me too. Algebra
Yeah.
sucked.
Dude, algebra sucks
I might
so
have hit-
bad.
I think I hit algebra early because I was real good at math until I remember like 11th grade. I hit yeah, that's right. I did algebra in fucking 8th grade. And then I hit like trigonometry or something. The second they started throwing in like graphing calculators
Yeah.
and shit,
No.
it was all some stuff I could not figure
My school
out.
district was
Yeah.
so bad. I literally think they didn't you had to be in accelerated classes to do trig. It just wasn't.
Dude,
That's incredible.
Graphing calculators.
I wish I went to that school.
No, you don't. You'd have had to just be your own person since 10th grade, figuring out
I
everything.
don't know, dude.
I'm self-taught everything.
They need to
Really?
figure out those classes a little bit better because it's like, I know it's like the overdone.
You guys don't have. Go on. Sorry.
I know it's like the overused joke online, but you're like, dude, when has anyone in a normal job used sine, cosine?
Never. Literally never.
They
And you-
really, they gotta like, if they sense that you're like a math whiz, then throw some shit at them like that. But if you're just a normal dickhead,
Yeah.
What gives out that you're a math whiz though? Like you can see it on like athletes, like little kids.
Like people who
violently autistic,
Yeah, people who study it on their
rocking in
own
your chair.
and come in and talk to their teacher about like, well, you know what I was reading about on the internet. then do it. You know what I mean? But
Yo, I remember I was in geometry, and like it annoyed me. I think I like kind of refused to learn it because they were like, it was that shit where you'd have to figure out a formula and you'd have to answer like, why is a square, and I'd just be mad like, cause it fucking is, man. Like, who gives a shit? I think I refused to learn. It's the only class I got a D in.
My
It
if I
annoyed
remember
the
right,
shit out of me.
my algebra teacher was kind of hot, but so I did really like her. And my 10th grade algebra teacher, I liked her, and she was cool. But also, like I was always trying to be cool at her, so I think I was like not paying attention that whole time. I was just like, Miss
Yeah.
She also, now that I think about it, she did do something that was kind of wildly inappropriate. She used to always talk about her husband to us, but she would call him daddy.
oh,
And we were in 10th grade.
Yeah, that's not good.
You can't tell kids.
Can't do that.
You
Yeah.
can't tell kids.
that sounds like the PA school system.
Yeah. Like, now that I'm thinking about that, that's a wild thing to do in front of a bunch of kids.
How
Like,
often she do that?
if he came up at all. Like,
Ever.
Yeah, she'd be like, so I'm sitting there talking to daddy. And like,
The
Yeah, that's
first,
crazy.
the first
he
remedial,
also was the best.
the first remedial math class I took was in my first high school. I was the only white person in the class, and my teacher was this slamming, like, Hispanic woman. She would wear, like, she had fucking huge tits and would wear, like, super low-cut shirts. And the point of the class was not math at all. It was just, like, literally every dude coming up to her class. Coming up to her desk, sitting on the corner of her desk, trying to flirt with her. We learned absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
That'd be tough. Yeah, I remember I didn't have like I'm realizing I didn't have an overabundance of like super hot teachers.
I didn't
I
have
had
an
a few.
overabundance. I can think of one that was super hot and a couple that are like,
Yeah.
I've had a few.
My third grade teacher, I still think about her to this day.
Mm-hmm.
I had a 7th grade English teacher that had huge tits. I still love her. There was a 8th grade English teacher was really pretty. I don't remember her name though.
You kind of went through a good chunk of that's a solid number right there.
Yeah.
I think 3.
I had in 8th grade. I had a whole bunch of like punk rock friends, and we had a teacher that you could tell she was a punk, and she just like loved us. And all my guy friends would flirt with her, and she would flirt back. Miss Cassidy.
It's crazy how much teachers do clearly like flirt with their students a little bit.
Well, you ever notice whenever it's a female teacher fucking a male student, it's always a t-shirt. It's always a t-shirt. It's always.
See, you're dumb too.
All right.
I've been thinking about.
I grew up dyslexic.
I've been thinking about me not getting that word right.
What?
When I said retail instead of residential, that's been bothering me.
I can't even remember when that happened.
No one expected you to get that.
And now why is that, Andy? And Andy?
Because we all knew he was going to rent his whole life. Because systemic racism is real.
Thank you for something to make me feel better about myself. It does feel good to hear.
He only said it because it's Black History Month and he's pandering.
Whatever. Pandering feels nice this time of year. as long as you're not bringing up sad shit. Like, if you're just bringing up Michael Jordan or fucking something like that, I'm like, Black History Month.
When's Black History Month over?
Is something sad about Michael Jordan?
No, he's the best.
Oh.
I'm saying I hate when it's just like, all right, so slavery and Harriet Tubman, all that shit is cool.
Boo.
But it's like we can't boo Harriet Tubman.
What the fuck? Fuck that bitch. What size bra was she?
Allie's mic is off. You can't. No.
Wait, were you just talking about Harriet Tubman's tits?
Yeah.
Allie, you crazy?
Yeah, Allie, you just brought me down with you. When they bring that up about you, that's gonna be me sitting here, and they're gonna be like, he just let that white bitch say it.
No, God bless her.
We're gonna have to put a fake black eye on you on the Patreon. So it's gonna look like I punched you after you said that.